Although if you're joining me from Lodi along 76, this is what things look like. And again, some spots picking up about a half an inch of snowfall. Let me take you on over to this camera in downtown. You'll notice that in downtown, we really haven't picked up much of anything outside as of this point. Just a couple of snowflakes out there. Current temps at 32 degrees, so we're sitting comfy right at that freezing mark with a whole lot of cloud cover. That cloud cover will stay with us. Still seeing those some light snow showers. This is lake effect that's now beginning to develop. You can see it here and here, especially though in parts of Lake County. So let me take you on in. If you're joining me from Menor, Leroy over toward North Madison, a couple of snowflakes out your window, shouldn't amount to much. Light snow showers from Wellington over toward Oberlin College. For my friends in Strongsville area, again, some light snow showers for you. This is all a part of a behemoth of an area of low pressure. You'll see it spinning in that counterclockwise fashion, slowly lumbering toward the northeast. Let's show you all the ingredients put together. Here's that area of low pressure. Notice that on the back end of that area of low pressure, it'll drag down cool Canadian air. That's why we saw that change over to snow. And then by tomorrow, complements of the winds with that area of low pressure wrapping around relatively warm Lake Erie, we could see some light lake effect snow showers develop not only Sunday during the morning, but also through Sunday evening, mainly after sunset as those temperatures begin to drop again. Here's what the radar should look like overnight tonight into early tomorrow on Sunday morning. Again, not a whole lot to talk about, just a couple of light lake effect snow showers, especially in parts of our primary snow belt. And notice that after the 3 to 4 o'clock hour, again, also suggesting that we may see perhaps some light snow. Again, nothing to really write home to mom about, less than an inch expected, maybe some higher amounts if a snow band really sets up in our primary snow belt. That would be few and far between, however. You'll notice that your Universal Windows Direct Pulse 10-day forecast showing you we're stuck in the 30s through Friday with a couple of snow flurries during the week, Monday through Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, though, looking good and trending toward 30s as we head into the first full week of February. Back with more after this.